I sat around and said to myself, what did the Raiders do in the draft that was most impressive? And a light bulb went off above my head, and I said, that'll be the topic for the opening monologue. What did the Raiders do for you that was most impressive? And then I started reading. I give myself an hour and a half to read every morning about sports. And most people that are in the know said it was this. It wasn't about a player. It had nothing to do with a player. It had to do with the way they ran the draft. How John Spitek and Pete Carroll agreed, and they talked it out. And people in the room knew that if you were a wide receiver coach, you knew Besh was the guy they were going after. So you were aware, because the greatest of all time was Al Davis. And I've heard this from Freddie and other people who were in the room. There were years where Al Davis really respects his coaches and his scouts and everybody, but Mr. Davis would be like, boom, no, I'm taking that guy. Imagine that. And Mr. Davis had a brilliant overall career, some years better than others, where Al Davis would take in all this information from everybody. And do you understand that there were people in the war room with Al Davis that didn't know who they were going to pick? Well, this is unique. It's different. And supposedly the conversations that Pete Carroll and John Spitek had in real time was fantastic. No egos, no one getting in the way. I mean, John Gruden's a great friend of mine. Great friend. Does he have an ego? Oh, yeah. It's big. He worked with Mike Mayock, right? Antonio Pierce. Love working with him. I don't think he had a big ego. He was just had a lot of bravado. All right.